Hi guys! This episode of As the Tarot Turns is brought to you on purpose with purpose. I am your host, Nacho Mama, and today I'm going to be reading an all signs video, Aries through Pisces. I want to give a huge shout out to Enchanted Cottage for being a guiding light to me, man. Super humbled, super blessed. Guys, definitely check her out. Show her some love. Tank's Tarot. The Illest. TRS Tarot Talk. Tracy's Tarot Talk. Rich Lop. Tyler's Tarot. Tarot's been in my life for a long time, man. Like, my dad used to read tarot. My mom's always been into that esoteric stuff. I watched tarot for a couple years, and the call got louder and louder and louder, man, and now here I am. So I'm going to be doing a all signs reading from Aries to Pisces. See what kind of messages Spirit has for you guys today, especially for this 8/8 Lionsgate portal that's coming up. What sort of intentions, what sort of movements do we need to make? What sort of power moves is there to do? Releasing something that you might be about to go through or in the process of going through now that you can apply past lessons to. Oops. Not this one, huh? We're going to start off with the Rebel deck. Rebel. Alright, Aries. Clear the air, clear the intentions, clear our minds, clear our thoughts, our biases, opinions, to give the purest message that we can, universe. Please and thank you. Much love, always and always. Every time a bell rings, an angel gets their wings. Every time a bell rings, an angel gets their wings. Alright, Rebel deck, what do we got for Aries? Laugh. Where the fuck is your sense of humor? What else do we got, universe, from the Rebel deck? Believe what you see. Face reality or live in fucking la la land. Choose bravely. So where can you sit back and laugh at a situation that was programmed to teach you to respond in a certain way, maybe? How many of our programs are actually responses, programmed responses, like TV, media, music, all programs us that, oh, we lose our job, we should be in total despair. Oh, somebody breaks up with us, we should be in total despair. Oh, this thing happened, so you're supposed to feel this way. Where can you sit back and laugh about situations that unfold in your life, like the lessons that you've learned? Where can you sit back and be like, oh, I see why that happened and why that happened. I see why it's not so serious. What else can we put on Aries, universe? About lightening up, laughing a little. What else can we give to Aries, universe? What are the messages we got for Aries today? I am reading from the Nightmare Before Christmas deck, the Rebel deck, Everyday Witches deck. We've got the Moon. Maybe being hard on yourself about not following, like being too hard on yourselves on your, oh, I knew better. some sort of Four of Swords. Or seeing clearly some sort of Four of Swords moment. And choosing to see the sense of humor in all of it. Being prepared. Things are changing. You know things are changing. It's like kind of somebody just sitting back and watching, you know, kind of laughing because you could just see it. You know what I mean? That's what I get. I get the feel of somebody just all, like you could just see the situation unfolding. You know what's going on. You know what I mean? And how you choose to react to it is your choice and bravery there. Do you choose to take the high road and just let people, you know, sometimes you got to let a person touch the stove in order for them to know that it's hot. You know what I mean? You see some shadow slowly moving away and finding the sense of humor in all of it, underneath all of it. You can see it unfolding. The Six of Pentacles. You can see it's an unsatisfactory situation, like it came out in reverse. I don't really read reversals. I believe that there's a message in both the positive and the negative. But with it coming out in reverse, this definitely just confirms that you see something going down. Like your intuition sees the higher picture and you can see something going down. Maybe in your work situation or the employers that you work with, maybe you know something that one of your employers is doing that they shouldn't be doing, and you kind of just sense that there's about to be a big shift in that area. Definitely unsatisfactory in the area of distribution and the way things are ran. But you definitely see above all of it. That's what the moon is. You see above all of that, Aries. What else can we put on the cards for Aries? And their intuition, seeing above it. The Empress. That's part of your wealth, is being able to see above it, being able to have a sense of humor about it all. But not in a catty way, not in an envious or sarcastic way, but in a very genuine, like very genuinely choosing a higher road from your higher intuition over some situation going on around you. Four of Cups. Four of Cups. Maybe dealing with the Scorpio. Something about self-discipline, having self-discipline over the situation. That's that sense of humor, but not having a sense of humor in a haha, I told you so. More of a sense of humor in like, no, I know better, you know? No one seems to understand your emotional connection to the situation, like your higher seeing of it. So it's better to just kind of sit back and choose the high road, but choose the high road in quiet contentment. And sometimes some of the best rewards don't happen in a with a large party or anybody acknowledging them. It's some of the best rewards are a changed behavior or somebody figuring it out on their own. That's what we got for Aries. Moving on to Taurus. 1019. Hi, Taurus gang. I seem to be surrounded by Tauruses. My son's a Taurus, my brother's a Taurus, my neighbor's a Taurus. My old co-workers are Taurus. I love you guys. You guys are really steadfast people, man. So, let's see what the Rebel deck has got for Taurus today. What can the Rebel deck tell Taurus? $10.55. $10.55. Gotta be alive. $10.55. Glad to be alive. $10.55. Glad to be alive. What can I tell Taurus? What is the best, highest messages we got for today for Taurus gang universe? Well, that's the second time that it came out. Where is your sense of humor? Not only did this just come out for the Aries gang, it tried to come out when I did the flip the first time, and I was like, nah, it just came out for the Aries gang, and then I did it again, and it came out again. So, where the fuck is your sense of humor, Taurus? You look like a shit show. You're a hot mess. Clean yourself up. So where can you see that maybe you're acting a little out of control, or making mountains out of molehills, or not having a sense of humor about it? Where can you clean up somewhere that's heavy in your situation? Like, where in your life can you clean up your vibe? If you're constantly down on yourself, or making problems instead of solutions, you can't have a good day with a bad attitude. So where in your vibration can you clean it up? Where can you lighten your attitude towards it? Or where can you lighten somebody else's attitude? Or maybe lighten the attitude you have towards somebody else. Maybe this is a person. Knight of Potions. This is definitely about letting go, releasing a little bit, having a little bit more fun, Taurus gang. I'm not saying like go off the bandwagon and do some dumb shit, but maybe loosen up a little bit. It's okay to laugh. We also got the Taurus gang universe. What message does Taurus need to know right now? I keep hearing, why so serious? Why so serious? Two of Wands. What else do we got? Why so serious, Taurus? Why so serious? The Four of Candles. It looks like it's causing like a lot of I don't know if there's a lot of tension around you with other people, or just your presence, or something about, you know, when there's really heavy energy in the room. Sometimes it's just the best thing to be the higher person and go in and laugh, man. Go in and make a joke of something real quick. Go in and lighten the load. Four of Wands. What about this Four of Wands? I don't think you can, not that you can. I don't know if you have developed the mastery of being able to turn negative situations into positive situations without hurting people's feelings. Like there's somebody out there that's trying to find balance of keeping it lighthearted without sounding like an asshole. That reminds me of when I first started learning how to use the word no, man. I felt like a toddler. Like everything was no. Like, hey, Crystal, no. You know what I mean? Hey, Crystal, do you want it? Nope. Hey, do you want? Nope. It's about finding that balance between making light of a situation without hurting people's feelings or being inconsiderate of their feelings. Or maybe that somebody's dealing with somebody that was sensitive to something that they said and they didn't mean to hurt their feelings. They were just trying to make lighthearted of a situation. That somebody's taking it too seriously. Yep. That somebody took you the wrong way. I feel like there's a couple of you out there that were trying to make light of a situation and somebody took you in the very wrong way. And now you're trying to figure out how to not just smooth over the situation, but understand their perspectives and get them to understand your perspective without arguments. It seems like you can totally do that. For those of you that are dealing with that kind of situation, Taurus, you are totally capable of making lighthearted of the situation or fixing whatever situation somebody took the wrong way from you. Or if you're dealing with somebody that's not talking to you right now, maybe it just is a misunderstanding. There's some Tauruses out there that have people that are misunderstanding them, or you're misunderstanding somebody. But you can definitely clear the air and move towards like a resolution of this situation. All right, Taurus? I'm going to move on to Gemini. 1807. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share. Say hi. Hi, Gemini. Say hi, Gemini. I'm going to pull from the Everyday Witches deck. The Rebel deck. Rebel. The Nightmare Before Christmas. Before we get started, I'm going to ring some bells, clear the air. Let's clear this air. Oh yeah, the fairy bell. Let's get some nice, airy, fairy, light energy in here. Let's clear the air for Gemini universe. What do we need to tell Gemini? Gemini. What sort of messages does the universe have for Gemini? Ooh, death. Definitely an ending. Could represent an ending. With the Empress in reverse. The ending of... Oh. The ending of throwing darts at a map and having it decide your fate, of letting all of that hold into your happiness, of the ending of of not going for what you want. Death to me represents to thy own self be true, man. I think we live through the major lessons of the major arcana. And we can see them signified in all of the lessons of the tarot. We have the Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck. That's having so much that you can share. That's knowing when to share, when not to share, when to be silent, when not to be silent. And you got the Lovers on the bottom, on the other side. You have the Lovers and the Ten of Cups, Gemini. With the death of some sort of situation, with going for what it is that you want. Death to me is like, do not die with regret on your heart. Are you going to care about your floor on your deathbed? Fuck no. Are you still going to be mad about whatever situation you're mad about right now? Fuck no. Then why be mad about it right now? Are you going to care about that on your deathbed? Fuck no. Why? Because you got the Ten of Cups and the Lovers to deal with. Because you are moving towards your choice of true permanent contentment in the realm of the heart. This is not letting anybody hold the keys to your castle. And if you give somebody the keys to your castle, you know damn well if the outcome outweighs the choices, you know? If the reward outweighs the consequences, then fuck it, I'd rather not, like C-Mob says, you know? Judgment. That is taking charge over your own fertility, your own fertile garden. This is making sure that whatever baby you're carrying is protected and taken care of and cared for and nurtured. The Eight of Wands. This is the end of being up in your head. Eight of Wands. Might be travel, movement. If some of you are deciding if you're going to end something to move towards something else, I would definitely do it. Maybe a Sagittarius that you're dealing with, or some of you have Sagittarius in your chart. I would anticipate pleasant gatherings and good vibrations, and don't settle for anything less than pleasant gatherings and good vibrations. Ignore temptation. A Five of Pentacles. You've already been out in the cold. You already know what that feels like. You've already thrown people out in the cold. You already know what that feels like. You done been there, done that, got the t-shirt. You're ready for the bigger and better things, the Ten of Cups. You're hanging that hat up. Getting that rest that you deserve. That internal peace. Pleasant satisfaction. So if there's some of you that are trying to decide if you're making a power move towards ending something and going towards something that you really love, do it. Even if that means throwing somebody out into the cold, man. And hanging that hat up. Sometimes that's what you gotta do. Sometimes that's the person that you gotta be. Because that's just what is supposed to be done. That's what God says. That's what the Hierophant is, man. Because God says so. because you got bigger and better things to do. You got people to teach. Gemini. All right. We're at 25-21. Let's move on to the Cancer gang. Hi, Cancer. I hope you guys are doing well today. Before we get started, I'm going to ring some bells, clear the air, clear my mind, clear any sort of bias I may have towards any sort of programmed responses. Let me give the highest message that I can give to the Cancer Collective as possible for today. Every time a bell rings, an angel gets their wings. Oh yeah. Thank you, universe. I think we're going to read from the Mythic deck today for the Cancer Collective. What is the most important message universe has for you today, Cancer? Either in a situation that's coming up, something that you might be applying lessons that you previously learned to something that's similar, that's popping up in your energy now. Something that you might have dealt with in the past that you can apply to the situation that you're dealing with now. What sort of messages are what Cancer needs to hear today, universe? Ooh, Nine of Swords, you're releasing. It came out in the reverse, and I feel like that's important. Yep. Cancer, you are releasing. You're letting go of those burdens inside, man. Releasing some sort of burdens that are not yours or that you feel are yours, that you carry home with you. What else do we have on Cancer, universe? What else do we need to tell Cancer? Yeah. To stand firmly in the Queen of Wands. Yep. Yep. This is to learn to work with people without taking their problems as your own, Cancer. This is like if some of you are therapy workers or just empaths in general, a lot of this feels like some of the energy that you take on as being a light worker, as being a healer, as taking it on as yours, like coming home like, oh my God, I can't believe what blah, blah, blah did to blah, blah, blah. And then really feeling that emotion for that person. I mean, there's nothing wrong with feeling that emotion for that person, but how many of us get stuck in that emotion? How many of us are keeping all of these woes from people and living in that sadness from other people's woes that's not even in our own existence at the moment? I feel a lot of you Cancers have taken on a lot of energies, not only that is yours or that's perceivably yours, but definitely you carry it. The Three of Pentacles. What can we get on the Nine of Swords, universe, for Cancer gang? Yeah, the Six of Pentacles. That's definitely exactly what I was talking about. That's like going to work every day and listening to the problems of your coworkers and then bringing that home with you. How many of us are bringing our work home with us? So you might be faced with a situation where you're going to be given an opportunity. If you catch yourself in the rut of coming home and instantly talking about all the negative stuff that happened to such and such, or who and who, or what and what, stop yourself. Stop yourself. Some of you have a negative teacher. Maybe you have a boss at work that doesn't do all that great of a job. Instead of complaining about it, why don't you help teach him? Or why don't you help? Where can you help in that? But definitely don't be taking your work home with you and bringing that negative vibration home. What can we get from a Rebel deck, universe? For Cancer. What can we tell Cancer from a Rebel deck, universe? Love. Get some, give some. It will cheer your ass up. That's on top of the Queen of Wands. That's one of the problems of being an empath, is learning how to let go of what isn't really ours to own. You know, what burdens can we put down when we walk through our own personal sanctuary door? It says you are being shady. Watch out, shit could get ugly. So where are you caught up in that gossip line? Where are you caught up in the he said, she said? Where are you bringing other people's opinions and then turning them into your own as solid fact without knowing all of the perspectives behind it? You know what I mean? Where are you adding to the drama at your work by bringing it home and continuing the he said, she said sewing circle going on here? Not to say that that's what all of y'all are doing. But yeah, you're going to be getting a message soon. Or you're going to be needing to help someone with this new gain knowledge that you have that's younger than you. Yep, because of internal reflections that you've done. Maybe some of you will be able to help somebody that's younger than you be able to deal with the situation you've already been through, by mastering how to let go of others' emotions as your own. Maybe there's some of you out there that already know this lesson and are going to be having somebody that might come out of the blue that's younger than you, that's very fiery, need your guidance from your personal inner reflection. Or this younger person is the one that's being shady. And you're going to have to use your own higher guidance and personal experience to navigate through the situation and help teach a younger version of yourself how to deal with it, you know? All right, that's what I feel the messages are for you, Cancer gang. Vroom, beep, beep. I'm going to move on to Leo. I love you guys very much. Much love always and always. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Maybe even hit the little bell. Who knows, I might go live. This stuff almost cheesily rhymed, right? We are at 33:49 for Leo gang. All right, Leo gang, let's clear the air. Oh yeah. Clear my mind. Clear my thoughts, my biases, my own internal dialogue, so I can deliver the most precise message that Leo needs to hear at this time, universe. Thank you. What do you got for Leo, universe? What do you got for Leo? Let's get a straight rebel, straight to the point, rebel. What sort of message do you have for Leo, Spirit? Either something that they can apply to the situation now from their past experience, or something that's coming up. What's going on? So you got a feeling you just can't shake. That little voice inside of you, listen to that shit. That can go in so many different directions, so let's see. What else can I tell Leo, universe? What is in Leo's best interest to know right now? Meow, meow, meow. Get some fucking sleep. You're being an ass because you are fucking tired. Face to pillow. Alright, well, that could be not necessarily tired from a lack of sleep. That can be like a soul tired. Some of you maybe are so tired, so soul tired, man. But what is this tiredness coming from? Where is this tiredness coming from, universe? Oh, you tired of partying and shit? Or what? Or are you tired around being around too many people, too many gatherings? There's some of you Leos that are very, very in the spotlight, very balls to the walls. Ain't no rest for the wicked. Universe is saying that you need to slow your roll on some partying. For those of you that are out there. What else do we got for Leo, universe? What do we got for Leo? Four of Wands. The Eight of Pentacles. And the Eight of Swords. So you are tired. You are soul tired. Either some of y'all are soul tired. I think it's just a small portion of y'all that is just out there partying too much. Some of this is definitely maybe there was a family gathering that just happened that's got you all up in your head, that makes you feel bound. There's some sort of family tie or community tie that makes you feel like you're bound and that you're tired from. Leo gang. We got the Eight of Pentacles. Very persistent. This seems like a lot of hard work. There's some of you Leos that are just non-stop hard work. Go, 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 go. That's what I'm really feeling here. You should definitely take a time out to rest, to rejuvenate. However that means for you. If that means turning off your phone, if that means saying no to one less party invite tonight, your intuition will tell you. You'll know. You'll know when you've had enough. You know if this is you or not. But there's some sort of responsibility to a family gathering, or some sort of family gathering that you just came from or are going to that is really draining you in your mind. That you might need to take some rest from. Some rest will do you some good so that you can come back with a clear head. With the Nine of Cups, some of you might be making a choice in love. Some of you guys might need to take a break in those fly-by-night type of relationships. Taking a break and resting. Like, okay, what do I really want? Like, okay, I've had this, I've had that, I've had this, I've had that. But without that inner silence, it's really hard to hear ourselves, you know? When we're always around the hustle and bustle of everyday life, especially city life, especially all that are doing the damn thing in the city stuff. I really feel like one less party invitation, one less family reunion or something, some sort of community celebration is going to do you a lot of good. So you'll have some time for reflection, so you can come back rejuvenated as your best self. Leo, some of y'all need some beauty rest, okay? I'm going to leave it at that. Let's move on to Virgo. 4012. Let's move on to Virgo. All right, Virgo. I'm going to see what sort of messages we got from universe today. Before we get started, I'm going to ring some bells, clear some air, clear my thoughts. Every time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings. Every time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings. Thank you, universe. All right, universe. We're going to start these readings off with the Rebel deck. Rebel. Let's see what the Rebel deck has to tell Virgo today. What does Virgo need to know the most right now, universe? It says, stop fucking whining. No one wants to listen to that shit. Complaining makes you weak. You have the strength to change your world, so do it. Oh, Virgo. What else do we got? Shame, regret, and guilt. Those are just bullshit. Forgive, especially yourself, Virgo. Let that shit go. I know that a lot of y'all feel very much like if you're not in control of everything, then everything is out of control. And a lot of Virgos, you guys don't know how to forgive yourself. Know how to, it's all just in this category, like it's like error, without there being any other box for it to go in besides error. You guys need to celebrate. You guys need to learn how to celebrate more. What can you look around you right now and be thankful for? Can you be thankful for how pretty a certain color blue is? Can you just look around the room and be thankful for something just generic as fuck even? Like, wow, that yellow is the most amazing color yellow I've ever seen. And just sit there and enjoy that color yellow for the 2.5 seconds that your mind can actually focus on the positive without automatically, no, well, this color fits into this color and this color fits into that yellow and that yellow doesn't go with that color brown. Stop, Virgo, stop. How can you celebrate all of the vividness around you without instantly categorizing it and putting it into some sort of box? King of Pentacles, by being more practical. And the Lovers. Maybe some of you have a King of Pentacles that's wanting to come in. That's a really, really important, strong connection that you have with somebody. That you've already labeled in some box or put in some box, or like some of us, like we have somebody that does everything for us, man, but he's that 1% off, so we'll just focus on that 1%. Like, oh man, he does this and 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 this for me, but this one thing he doesn't do, is that one thing that this person doesn't do, or is that one thing that you haven't done right your whole life going to stop you from the love of your life? Some of you guys are dealing with a very powerful man that works with numbers. He might have to be an accountant. And man doesn't have to be an actual male, just a male frequency. This could be an attitude towards something important to do with numbers, a man with numbers. Not all pentacles mean money. That's not necessarily that he has money. Maybe he does. Maybe you do. What else can we get on this, universe, for Virgo? What else can we get on this for Virgo, universe? The Knight of Swords. To some of you, this definitely represents a person. Yep, Page of Pentacles. There's some sort of very important decision that you've got to make around something to do with somebody with money. What else can we tell Virgo? What else can we tell Virgo? Somebody that enjoys studying, somebody that's really good with math and numbers, maybe sacred geometry, numerology. Maybe that's how you'll know that this is this person, this life choice partner. What else can we tell Virgo, universe? What else can we tell Virgo? Yep, Knight of Swords. This is definitely about a person. All the Knights and Pages and the Lovers right here. How are we complaining about all of the things that we have in front of us right now? Do we have somebody that is there for us, that is stronghold for us, that bends over backwards for us, and we're still just picking up all the little things that they've done wrong? Or is that what somebody else is doing to you? What else can we tell Virgo, universe? The Ten of Pentacles. You have the Lovers. You have the Ten of Pentacles on top of the Lovers. With this person that you're complaining about. Five of Cups. Yeah, I would definitely reevaluate and see if this person that you're with is so bad or not so bad or what. It seems like there's a lot of Virgos out there that might be categorizing everything very, very black and white. And it seems like somebody's trying really hard to build a family, to be the Lovers. And somebody doesn't know how to see how beautiful what they have even is in front of them to get something more of what. How are you supposed to get something more beautiful when you don't even see the beauty in what you have around you? Yeah, the Nine of Cups. How can you be more thankful every day just for the smallest things? I mean, the sun came up on time, man. Do you know how important that is and how many people don't give a fuck? The sun came out on time, dude. Everything in the cosmos is going good. We are just on this floating rock through space. All good in my hood, man. I have a house. I have running water. I have family. I have somebody here that loves me. That a strong foundation of love. And I'm still looking for all the things to complain about. Knock it off, Virgo. That is your message from the universe today. I'm going to move on to Libra. We got 50-33. 50-33. All right, Libra. What did the universe have to say to you today, Libra? Please remember to like, share, subscribe. Leave me a comment and say hi. I'm going to clear the air with some bells here. Every time a bell rings, an angel gets their wings. Every time a bell rings, an angel gets their wings. And bloop. All right. Libra gang, Libra gang. What does universe have for you today, Libra? What sort of messages can we get from universe towards Libra? What does Spirit think is most important for you to know right now, Libra? Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. The Four of Swords. What else do we have for Libra, universe? I said no. What else do we have for Libra? What else do we have for Libra? What does Libra need to know? Eight of Wands. Can we get some from the Rebel deck? What do we got from the Rebel deck, universe? I swear it is humid as fuck right now. I feel so, like, I'm so thankful that I am not in the South. I've been out there before, like in Missouri and Tennessee and Alabama. You break out in a sweat standing in a cold shower, man. Like, swamp ass and humidities. I'm very thankful that I have air conditioning and that I live in a dry climate. Because, boy, you are giving away your power. You're a badass. Act like it. So it looks like a lot of you Libras need to hang up the hat of being up in your head. You need to hang up the hat of being up in your head. Like, you know what you want. You know what you're capable of. Quit acting like you don't. Let your mind rest. Let me see here. For some reason I wanted to look in the book to see what sort of clues we had in here. Acceleration in your affairs, movement, news coming in. Yeah, hang up your hat. You know what you want. Quit with the balancing act. Go for what you desire. Indication in travel, with business. Traveling for business. Traveling with business. Some of you guys are dealing with a Sagittarius or have Sagittarius in your chart. Something about being responsible with your financial balance, maybe not even financial, but your like how you divvy out your attention between people. But Libra, hang up any burdens that you have over any of these ideas. Like, you know that you're a boss bitch, now act like it. What else do we have for Libra? The Magician. This is a time for you to put all of your passion aligned with your heart, aligned with your thoughts, aligned with your actions. This is not a time for you to be indecisive. Not during 8/8 Lionsgate, not anytime soon, not now, not never. Well, except for when it's important in universe, you know. You know what I mean. Anyways. What else can we tell Libra, universe? That the battles are over. You could definitely hang that battle up. Whatever it is that you're going after, once you've made your decision, you are going for it. Go for it, Libra. Don't be up in your head about where your passion's at. You've done that long enough. Now it's time to take action, to put all of your passions, all of your desires, all of your heart, all of your fire, all of your energy into what it is that you want to create. You're done fighting for it. You're done fighting to know what it is. You're done fighting the inner battles. You've done all of the research. You have all the informed information to make a precise decision and move forward, Libra. Move forward. What else can we tell Libra? Universe, Source, Spirit. What else can we tell Libra? 8 of Cups. Walk away from anything that is not... Walk away from anything that has to do with conflict or past. Or anything that has you up in your mind. Anything that's made you feel disappointed that you weren't good enough, that you weren't this enough, or if you weren't punk enough to be goth, and you weren't goth enough to be punk, and you weren't a hippie enough to be a grunge kid, and you weren't a grunge enough to be a hippie kid, and, you know, your hair was curly, your hair was too straight. Letting go of any of that outside stuff. Finding the real you. And pushing forward. Letting go of all of that, just like I was saying. That's just confirmation of exactly what I was saying. Letting go of all that internal bullshit, like, oh, well, if I do this, then this happens, and then this person's upset, and then this person's upset, and the domino effect of that is A plus B doesn't equal C. Why? A plus B. But you've done all the A plus B equals C, A plus B equals C. The only way that it comes out is this, this, this. So hang up your hat and put all your desires, your passions, your focus, your heart, your intentions, your wishes, all lead toward the same direction, Libra. And you got this. That was short, sweet, and to the simple, and to the point. Like Miss Enchanted says, point blank, period. Oh yeah. Point blank, period. All right.